All right, so I'm over here watching another episode of this anime called The Classroom of the Black Cat and Witch, and it's just it's the same old, Spica fighting off villains, getting choked out, pretty normal stuff here. Getting tortured by this blonde chick that used to be part of Claude's old coven. Pretty straightforward. Of course she was like torturing her, and then Claude, of course, comes and saves her, and the rest of the students come in as well. But then they just introduced one of the most diabolical characters, and they did it in such a nonchalant way. Like they were just like, oh, fighting him off. One thing leads to another. They start describing what this dude actually did, and bro, just out of nowhere, they're like, oh yeah, FYI, this guy is so insane that he ate his fucking parents, like just to show how much he loved them. Like what in God's name? This is just insane, man. Like yeah, just like that. And to make things like just more weird, this anime is pretty chill. It's not dark at all in my opinion. It's pretty outgoing. The characters are very bubbly and things like this, and yet they just introduced this villain here, this insane estranged man. He used magic to murder them and consume them. It may not make sense to us, but they're trying to but this is his way of confirming his relationships. Like, bro, how is he even like able to communicate? She's, and then like just to confirm a relationship, he eats them. Like, how is he supposed to have any friends, families? I'm surprised that he's even able to have, like, I don't know, someone like just be a villain. Like in general, he should be by himself. It's like those serial killers. They just do shit on their own. They're not part of like a gang or a crime mob or a team. It's just like, yeah, it's just so random to me. That's it. And then their boss themselves is just trying to make sense of it, by saying this is a way of confirming relationships, but that makes no sense. I ended up with one nutcase of an instructor. Yeah, what a nutcase. See, but I can't help but admire his abilities. Like, it's just insane. Here we go. By far critical again, moist critical over here on mine and my list. My guy's got one hell of a grin. Damn, dude. No, for real, this dude is just insane. I'm telling you. I'm glad I'm not the only one who thinks this. Like, thinks like, bro, this is like legit Satan incarnate. Granted, there are bigger fish to fry, but man, I feel for Spica trying to sneak the usual this transformation ritual on Claude, only for it to not work. What? When did this happen? I don't. What? Granted, there are bigger fish. Wait, is this? Oh shit! Hold on. I'm on the wrong fucking one. So I guess, yeah, I was on the wrong fucking one, my guys. This was where I was supposed to be at. I'm sure they're glad everyone was standing there, jaws agape, instead of helping with their extremely potent fire magic, anti-magic that absorbs magic, or any of the unimportant whims who I believe to have wind and metal magic. Yeah, no, it was like weird as fuck seeing them just like be just standing there. But to be fair, they were in shock. They were like scared as fuck. They might have they may be like well trained, but against someone who's like as powerful as Claude and possibly even more powerful, I'm not surprised his intimidation tactics actually worked. And he probably has like a really strong aura. I mean, FYI, he eats his family. Like FYI, he eats his family. Great to finally see the faces of Spica's enemies. Hope to see Claude Coven overcome the serpents and friendship magic. Comes from this person right here. From No Head. What? Damn, No Head. Damn, what kind of what? I'm sorry you don't get no head, but okay. Just like yeah, we get to meet this blonde crazy bitch too here. Wow, this anime has been so calm until this. Oh, see what I'm saying? Real 1995 also agrees. It's been really calm until this episode. The second half was very intense. These villains don't mess around. No, 100%. They really are not messing around. See, last one here. This is from Amigal, or I don't know what the fuck. Uh, Medic Sensei, Best Sensei. That's some healing magic, lol. And turns out more of Sensei's past is being revealed and what happened before, where one of the Sensei's top students has been converted to the cultist side. Maybe one of the cause also why Sensei Soul is trapped inside a cat. Don't know about that one. Sensei was able to blow the enemy away, but he was heavily injured and used all his magic, which caused him to turn back into a cat. With Sensei down, the escape begins. Yep, pretty much sums it up towards the end there. Let's see if anyone else has anything to chime in. Oh yeah, I know. This Phantom dude always has something to say. Yeah, see, they're just in shock. He's like, we don't have a chance against this power. Man, I really love seeing Use. She's so cool. What? She's so coded. She just wants to eat, sleep all day, and just have a nice, peaceful life. A touch to my own soul. She also knows the art of rotating all night when she sleeps somehow. Oh yeah, this scene was. Yeah, there was a scene like this. Also funny how her bed's at the far right, yet she somehow made it all the way to the Hana. Is that for real? Far right. Huh. Talking about the blonde chick, right? Let's see. One more serious note. This episode finally dabbled in overarching villain group for this anime. Honestly, forgot them completely since the anime has mainly been a comedy with some light, ecchi moments, which I really enjoy compared to most ecchi anime. Yeah, the ecchi is really subtle, just like their fucking villains and how horrific they are. But anyways, I'm not that bothered by the mid-ass CGI since the actual designs for Arc and Regal's magic is honestly really cool. They're trying to make Spico's rebirth magic. No wonder really imagine its full potential, it would be insanely cracked. Yeah, pretty much. I already got lost in the roots there, but yeah, insane characters. You know, they were terrified. That's the thing though. They don't really know that he eats his parents. So I guess just his aura was just so powerful that they didn't need to know that he eats his parents to be like, you know what, this dude is probably dangerous as fuck. Let's not. We gotta stand our ground. You know that saying, like, you're more, you're more of a bother if you actually try to help. That's how I think they were thinking as well. Like, you do more damage. You do more damage than good if you actually try to help, rather than just let your teacher take care of it.